Disgrace by J.M. Coetzee. Read by Jack Klaff. Chapter 1. For a man of his age, 52, divorced, he has, to his mind, solved the problem of sex rather well. On Thursday afternoons he drives to Greenpoint. Punctually at 2 p.m. he presses the buzzer at the entrance to Windsor Mansions, speaks his name, and enters. Waiting for him at the door of number 113 is Soraya. He goes straight through to the bedroom, which is pleasant-smelling and softly lit, and undresses. Soraya emerges from the bathroom, drops her robe, slides into bed beside him. "Have you missed me?" she asks. "I miss you all the time," he replies. He strokes her honey-brown body, unmarked by the sun. He stretches her out, kisses her breast. They make love. Soraya is tall and slim, with long black hair and dark, liquid eyes. Technically, he's old enough to be her father, but then, technically, one can be a father at 12. He has been on her books for over a year. He finds her entirely satisfactory. In the desert of the week, Thursdays become an oasis of luxe et volupté. In bed, Soraya is not effusive. Her temperament is in fact rather quiet and docile. In her general opinions, she's surprisingly moralistic. She's offended by tourists who bare their breasts, adas, she calls them, on public beaches. She thinks vagabonds should be rounded up and put to work sweeping the streets. How she reconciles her opinions with her line of business, he does not ask. Because he takes pleasure in her, because his pleasure is unfailing, an affection has grown up in him for her. To some degree, he believes, this affection is reciprocated. Affection may not be love, but it is at least its cousin. Given their unpromising beginnings, they've been lucky, the two of them. He to have found her, she to have found him. His sentiments are, he is aware, complacent, even uxorious. Nevertheless, he does not cease to hold to them. For a 90-minute session he pays her 400 rand, of which half goes to discreet escorts. It seems a pity that discreet escorts should get so much, but they own number 113 and other flats in Windsor Mansions. In a sense, they own Soraya too, this part of her, this function. He's toyed with the idea of asking her to see him in her own time. He would like to spend an evening with her, perhaps even a whole night, but not the morning after. He knows too much about himself to subject her to a morning after, when he will be cold, surly, impatient to be alone. That is his temperament. His temperament is not going to change. He's too old for that. His temperament is fixed, set. The skull, followed by the temperament, the two hardest parts of the body. Follow your temperament. It is not a philosophy. He would not dignify it with that name. It is a rule, like the rule of St. Benedict. He is in good health. His mind is clear. By profession he is, or has been, a scholar, and scholarship still engages intermittently the core of him. He lives within his income, within his temperament, within his emotional means. Is he happy? By most measurements, yes, he believes he is. However, he has not forgotten the last chorus of Oedipus. Call no man happy until he's dead. In the field of sex, his temperament, though intense, has never been passionate. Were he to choose a totem, it would be the snake. Intercourse between Soraya and himself must be, he imagines, rather like the copulation of snakes, lengthy, absorbed, but rather abstract, rather dry even at its hottest. Is Soraya's totem the snake too? No doubt with other men she becomes another woman, la donna immobile.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?